Now, if you're thinking about moving to a new city or town, or maybe just want to know if the grass really is greener, this month's Rhode Island Monthly has a very useful guide to our local communities. Joining me this morning is Associate Editor Pippa Jack. Good morning to you, Pippa.
Good morning.
All right, so you've explored the major areas of the state, and you surveyed different parts of the towns and the population and the income and the housing and all that stuff, and what did you come up with?
Well, so there's obviously a lot to take into account, but I mean, basically, for such a small state, Rhode Island really has an enormous diversity of communities, and we tried to pick that out. We picked out 21 different communities in different parts of the state, some that are, really established and that you'd have to have lots of money to buy property in, some that are established but not so expensive, have good schools, and some where you'd be kind of taking a gamble, maybe they're not they're sort of up and coming, they're a little bit gritty still, but your real estate gamble could really pay off.
All right, so there's a chart with all sorts of helpful information, and you think of charts and you're like, oh great, I gotta look at a chart, it's confusing, but I get it, and I looked it over, and it's very informative, right? It's
just a really quick way to look at all sorts of different things. I mean, we looked at FBI statistics, we looked at obviously census and school data, and it's just, let me hold it up right here for the camera. So yeah, it's easy to see, and you can look at what the median household income is, the level of education, how much crime there was, how much open space there is.
Right, daycares per town, how many there are. So there's a lot of population, like you said, median household income, and the real estate too. The percentage of home value drop, well, there's been a lot more dropping than increasing.
It's
unfortunately.
Dropped everywhere, unfortunately.
Any surprises in your research about some of the towns and cities in Rhode Island?
I think there are going to be some communities that people may not be so familiar with, but that are really great. I mean, obviously, when you're looking at Aquidneck Island, if you're going to dream big, it's Ocean Drive, right? But how about, say, Cowaset in Warwick, or Cape Catherine in Newport, or Common Fence in Portsmouth? Some other great little communities where housing is much more affordable, and that people may want to take a look.
All right, it's good advice, good information as always, Pippa. Thank you very much. Lots of great information in the March issue, whether you're just curious or looking to buy, and you can pick it up right now. It's on newsstands right now.